What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. We are going to cover Bitcoin and the crypto market. Okay, let's dive into the Bitcoin chart here. Okay, in this drawing here, this ABC correction, I have temporarily moved these. I am going to show you why. There's two possible scenarios here of the 5 counts. At any rate, to do this running flat ABC correction, you do need that 3-3-5 movement that I have been talking about in my other videos, where it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then there's a final 5 movements, and that is to complete the ABC running flat correction. Now, if we zoom out, let's take a look at what is actually going on here. This is on the daily instead of the weekly. Usually I'm doing this on the daily, but this is on the weekly. So basically you have wave 3 up, larger wave 3 up, a corrective wave 4 down, and then you have this arrow, and that is the larger wave 5. Within that, you've done an ABC correction. Wave 2 and wave 4 are the corrective waves. So you have a wave 1, corrective wave 2, wave 3, corrective wave 4, and then you have the larger wave 5 that we have been waiting on. And that is what is going on for those of you that haven't paid as close of attention to my videos. But anyways, okay, so what I have here, if we look at these 5 movements, and this is on the daily, so this is a possibility that we did already make these 5 movements. I don't know until we get more data, but at the end of the day, I am macro bullish when you zoom out and you take a step back and you're looking weeks and months ahead, and you're not looking at days. When you're actually looking at the coming months and you're looking at 2022, I am very bullish regardless of when and where and how this 5 count pattern happens. When we get a little more data, it'll be completely clear. On the daily, this could be the 5 movements here where we come down 1, up a little 2, long 3, 4, 5. We've found the bottom of the irregular ABC correction running flat, meaning we would start wave 5 for Bitcoin, which is the 5th and final wave of the bull run. How did I have this set before? How I had this set before was something like this, where 1 came all the way to this low peak, 2 came up here, and 3 came down here. Let me move 5. 5 was over here. So this is how I had it previously, okay? Which is also possible. Typically, though, I show this on the weekly, okay? So this is roughly the other scenario where we're still trying to complete 4. We're going to stay in this range here, this 41, 42, 40,000 range for the coming days, and then roll once more, making people go bearish and get scared, possibly, if this happens. And then we get that 5th and final wave. Otherwise, it is the count, possibly, that I was just showing. So, something like that. Okay, so anyways, so we've possibly already completed the 5th movement. Either way, we're bullish looking forward. Day to day, do not get emotional on these small price movements, on this small price action, day to day to day, where you think, oh, it's a fake out, oh, it's resistance, oh, it's going to roll, and you get fearful or any of that. Overall, I am bullish. I do not believe the bull run is over. This is a corrective phase of a bull market. And if we go to my main drawing, and then we'll look at some current price action here, but we go to my main drawing here. My drawing overall, wave 5 hasn't happened. Wave 5 will happen. Wave 5 will put us, you know, $130,000, $140,000 in 2022, in that range minimum, based on the length and height of wave 1. Wave 5 will be at least as big as 1, so it'll put us up nicely into this range at least, if not a crazier blow off top towards 200,000 or more. All very possible in 2022, early 2023. That is not changing. If we look at, let's look at a different chart that's a little cleaner here. And on the weekly, very nice here, how we got that little bit of green the last 2 weeks, and we're flattening out that 20 EMA. We didn't want the 20 EMA. We don't want this death cross on the weekly, especially in a pronounced way, obviously. We want that 20 to flatten out, and we want to get that movement back up and start to get that spacing between them and get that little bit of vertical. You start to flatten out, then you start to get an angle, then you start to go vertical, then you open that space between the 20 and the 55, showing the 20 EMA, the exponential moving average. You start to show local price movements that are very, very large local price movements is what I'm trying to say, which obviously makes the 20 EMA, which is the last 20 days, when you're having those green days, obviously the lines start to go vertical, the chart starts to go vertical, and you can get that wave 5 blow off top type scenario, possibly, even though Bitcoin is larger now. If we look at the weekly here, I mean, look at the stock RSI. It's been in the gutter for a little while. It's low. It's the momentum is down. We haven't had any run. We haven't had a run in a while. I don't see, honestly, why you'd be bearish right now. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't understand that based on on-chain metrics and everything else. I don't understand why you would be bearish right now. We do see here on, this is a good sign right here, and it's a nice pronounced cross here. Will it be a sign of something more? Will it come up and roll a little bit and then get going? We'll have to wait and see, but you have the blue coming over the pink line here and pointing up pretty vertically here, and yes, it can do something like this in the short term. We'll just have to wait and see, but at any rate, it's nice that we are down here. We're at a good price, 41,644. We're at a great price. We've cooled off. We've done the ABC correction, and we are down here very low on the stock RSI, and I believe we are pretty low on the RSI as well. Let's take a look at that. RSI now pointing up here on the weekly. I think I've dropped this trend line in here before. Pretty close here. So we bounced off this trend line on the RSI on the weekly. Very nice to see here. Let's just wait and see. In the past, obviously, this bounce, and we didn't look back for a while. This bounce, and we didn't look back for a while. And obviously, these move in waveforms. This is a wave. See that? It's a wave. It's not this. It's not bounce, you know, up. So you're going to have in here, when this is happening, you're going to have price action up and down, but that's part of the waveforms, okay? So none of this is happening overnight. This is going to happen in the year 2022. So the RSI looks really good. Got a bounce. Let's see here. Got this bounce on January 17th. We're up here. These bounces have been very nice in the past. In November 2018 and March 2020, this is the COVID dump. And we just held this diagonal trend line. It's just a diagonal trend line, though. It's not a horizontal line. So take what you will from this. And but overall, yes, I mean, Bitcoin looks really nice. If you zoom out even more because of this A, B, C correction, something really nice here is you have a high and a higher high, and you have a low and a higher low, okay? So still printing those actually on the macro here, even though this low ended up being lower than this one. At least you didn't lose the summer lows. We have not lost those summer lows, and we've not come back down. So it is good that we have kept above that there, and we created a higher low. And let's get a bounce here. Let's get some movement here soon. I'm thinking either we've completed those 5 micro subwave movements already, or we're going to be completing them over the coming weeks, and then we should start to get some fireworks at some point in time where we start to actually move up again. It's not just going to explode right now. It takes time. It's going to be some weeks and months for this bull run to get going, and for you to, you know, recover some of the price action when we went down, come back up to those levels, and then surpass them and start moving up. So it's going to be, I believe it's going to be a good year, though. Could I be wrong? Yes. Could we go to a bear market? Yes. But on this channel, I've been showing you probabilities, being patient, holding, DCA in when things dip, buy up the dip, buy the blood when people say it's dead. And at any rate, like I've said time and again, sorry if this is kind of the same thing over and over and over, but at any rate, I mean, where's wave 5? Where's wave 5? And when you compare it to the last bull run, how it's still following it to the 786 down, 1618 down, and then the 2272. I mean, Elliott wave theory, where is wave 5? It's not just going to disappear. Human psychology, wave 5 should be coming. So let's wait and see what happens. Hopefully we don't have anything too crazy happen in the world with vid or with a war or anything else, and we can just the world can stay rather peaceful, and we can get this show on the road. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.